Today is just one of those days where the day sort of escaped me and I don't really have any inspired ideas. So sometimes what I'll do on those days is look back at old footage that I never used, partially filmed videos from a long time ago. And today I came across footage of a cemetery from a video that I was trying to pursue a few years ago but struggled getting access to a cemetery at night, so I just sort of dropped it. But the story I was trying to tell I think is pretty valid, so I'll give you sort of a Cliff Notes version of it. In the late 1600s, early 1700s, there was a tremendous amount of superstition among New England communities, specifically about the idea of vampires. At the time, there were a lot of diseases that would come through and ravage these villages, and they suspected that what was happening was that the dead would come out of the ground at night and infect the living while they were sleeping. It's a bit of a stretch, but that's what they concluded was the source of everyone getting this sickness and dying, was in fact these vampires. So what they would do is they would dig up the bodies of the recently deceased and they would stab them through the heart or remove the heart or disassemble the body to destroy the vampire. The element of this story that I like so much is the early decomposition stages of the human body is actually where we got the images of like Nosferatu. They would dig up these bodies and the nail beds on the fingers would have receded, so the nails appeared to be longer. Same thing with the scalp, the hair would have appeared to have grown, the intestines started to decay, so the belly would be extended and they would have the stomach. Their eyes would be kind of bulging out of their head. There's some specific stories that I think are worth diving into about certain families and certain villages that had different superstitions, but this was very popular all through New England during that kind of 1600, 1700 period.